Hi guys, welcome to another episode. On this episode, I want to talk about hankos. What are hankos? Hankos are the seal or the stamp that they use in Japan instead of signatures. So, you know, in America, anytime you get a package or whatever, you just sign with it and, you know, and that's it. But in Japan, it's mainly done through using a hanko or stamp-like system. So I want to talk specifically about what the hanko is, do you need it, and anything in between. So first and foremost, do you need it? Well, the answer is yes and no. So usually things that are officiated or needed to be officialized in Japan, you need a stamp. So for example, if you're renting an apartment or if you want to create a bank account, most of the time you need a stamp. However, there's a lot of situations where you do not need one. Like for example, if you want to get a cell phone, or if you get a package delivered and they ask for a signature, you know, usually they have the little square for the stamp. But if you don't have a stamp, you can very easily sign it. And I have found that in Japan, they don't really care for a foreigner if they have the stamp or not. Most of them actually assume that you don't have one, so you know, signing is just fine. Now, should you get one? Well, they're a neat little thing to have. However, they are a little bit expensive depending on the type of hanko you want to get, what it's made out of, etc. If you ever go to a dollar store or a 100 store in Japan, you will see that they have a lot of stamps. And a lot of people, they go there and they use those for unofficial things. Unfortunately, if you're a foreigner, there's a 100% chance that they will not have your last name in stamp form, so you will have to make it custom. So where can you go? Where can you go to get a hanko? Well, in my case, when I came here on the JET program, they actually made it for me through the Board of Education. However, there is many places that you can go to actually get it created for you. Specifically stationary places. So you go to a stationery store and they have lots of, you know, the fancy pens, etc. They can make you a custom hanko, and you can have your full name, you can have just your last name. In my case, it just has a E with a circle on it, and then underneath it has my first name, Nima, N-I-M-A. So it's just something that you can do. You can make it out of all different types of materials. I mean, I've seen hankos for up to like $500, all the way on the other side to like $20. So it really depends on how much you're willing to pay. But once again, do you really need it is the question. If you're coming here on the JET program or anything like that, chances are at some point in time, the Board of Education will make it for you. However, if they do not, I do suggest making one just in case. Like I said, most bank accounts that you want to make and internet and some places like this, they need your stamp, they need the hanko. And if you don't have one, usually there's other ways to go around it, but it might take longer, and just to smooth up the process, to make it more efficient, I do probably recommend you actually get one. If you have any questions about hankos, or anything about my other videos, or anything about Japan in general, actually, just comment down below and I'll be more than happy to respond as soon as I can. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.